See, and we've been here. We are here.
Are we here?
We are here. Welcome to another edition of the Deaf Fresh Show. It is I, Mr. Tone Deaf. We are back in the studio after 2 weeks, 3 weeks now. Yeah, we've been gone for a minute, so we do apologize for that. But we had to go down to the dirty for a while.
I don't apologize.
To do absolutely nothing,
and that shit felt great.
And it felt good
to just not
to do nothing. We were not responsible for nobody, nothing. I didn't have to go to work. I didn't have to record nobody. I didn't even have to make sure nobody ate.
No 7-year-old autistic children blowing my motherfucking high. I love my sister to death, but she wait until I hit the top of the motherfucking moon. Like, she don't catch me on the incline. She wait till I'm on the moon looking at the earth to be like,
she see that shit.
I'm hungry, bro. So now you got to drag your high ass all the way back downstairs. I took the pizza rolls out the refrigerator one day and I sat it on the counter. I think I went to the bathroom and I came back and I was like, fuck am I down here for? Like, why am I in the kitchen? And I sat there for like 5 to 10 minutes trying to figure out the fuck am I doing down here?
Are you talking about when we was in Atlanta?
No.
Because there was a couple of times you were just downstairs, just no TV on, no nothing.
You just get high.
Just there.
You chilling, man.
Just there. But we are also joined by two of my most favorite ladies on the TDR network. One of them was partying with us. I ain't even gonna lie like that and say she was partying. One of them got some great sleep in Atlanta.
Oh God.
Does feel good to sleep.
Like, dog, it was like she's like, I have to go take a nap, and she was just knocked out. I just put a blanket on her and went upstairs.
Oh God.
She was like, hey, wake me up in 30 minutes.
None of them did.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lie. My high ass leaned over and said, it's 8:30.
He did.
He was like, I know.
Yep.
Then when you got up, I was like, okay, well, she finna leave.
You went and got on the long couch and covered yourself with a pillow.
And then Tom was like, oh, well, I'll just drop a blanket on.
She gonna be it's too tired to drive back home, so just might as well sleep it off. And then we are joined by my favorite melanated Mrs. from the motherland, Miss Ruthia. She's here in spirit. So for those of you guys who don't see her on camera, that's on purpose.
She your favorite.
She is my favorite. She is my favorite melody. You want to know why? Because she's unapologetically her.
That's a fact.
That's that. Like at the end of the day, Ruthia is unapologetically her.
I could do it.
And I can never hate her for that.
I can never hate you for being
you. Yeah, exactly. So that's why she's my favorite.
If you did, I still wouldn't give a fuck.
See, boom. No fucks given.
Like in general.
But I want to thank these ladies for joining us tonight.
You're gonna love it if I hate you.
We had a last minute change in the lineup today, and they came through like always. This is why I will always do whatever they ask me to a certain extent. But we're gonna go ahead and gonna get this show started off right with the game, like we always do. And we're gonna play a good game called This or That. Okay?
You can get with this, or you can get with that.
Remind me to put that on the board.
You can get with this because this is where it's at.
You know, that way. Well, it was in the Kia commercial with the little rats. The hamsters.
I'm too young.
He do like rats.
Ooh.
Not anymore. I'm growing.
He has grown.
I'm growing.
He has a respectable young lady who has piqued his interest.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So, TV show couples. Martin and Gina or Dwayne and Whitley? Go on.
Martin and Gina.
Aziza.
Martin and Gina.
I like my niggas a little toxic, so Martin and Gina.
Am I the only one who was here for the black love of Dwayne? This man went and got his woman on her wedding night.
I said I like my niggas. I
know.
I respect what he did, but I just think in general, like
you feel like the Martin Gina relationship is more relatable.
Because I understand that dynamic. I'm the nigga that don't take shit serious.
So
you come in the room boiling fucking mad, and I got a million jokes for you.
That is why you're toxic one. Okay. All right. Quick question for the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Should a lady pay back the money she borrows from her boyfriend or husband?
Yes.
Well, that's not a question. If I'm borrowing it, that means I have intentions on paying it back.
Because some people feel like based on who it's coming from.
That's not borrowing.
I was just going to say that. Borrow implies that I'm going to pay it back.
That's why I said boyfriend or husband. Because most people will argue it's my husband, it's my money anyway.
Then you're not borrowing. He's giving you money to do what you need to do.
Keyword, borrow.
Exactly. See, this is why they my favorite one.
And don't borrow shit for me with that. The intention to not pay me back.
That's why
what I'm saying. Like,
it's very important what the word you use.
That's why I always say, "Can I have?"
Yeah, see, I can respect that because that lets me know that even if you do decide to give it back, I wasn't expecting to get it back because you asked for it. But when you say you borrow it and I call you 2 weeks from now and says, "Hey, where's that $20 at?" Don't be acting like I'm a thirsty dude because I want my money back.
And I ain't ever borrowing $20 or asking for 20.
Facts.
You'd be surprised. Some people, can I borrow 20 for some gas money?
Speaking of $20, I saw some shit on Facebook.
What you
now,
said?
I can't comment because I'm suspended, always in jail. But it was a stat from a chick. And like motherfuckers be liking this shit, and I don't understand why. But she was like, I guess she was like, she asked a nigga for some lunch money.
Right.
He cashed after $20 and she was offended. She was like, what I'm gonna do with $20? I eat seafood.
Yeah.
Bitch,
it's lunch money.
Right. That was bitch is lunch. You finna go get a whole fucking crab boil on lunch? What fucking kind of job you have?
Can get a nice little menu from Red Lobster for less than 15.
But you better go get a 4 for 4 and put the rest in your gas tank and suck my dick.
Entitlement.
Listen, it ain't. You just got the game fucked up.
Adjust your mic, please.
What? Okay, you asking for shit that you ain't got the money for. So somebody else is supporting a lifestyle you can't support yourself. That's the issue.
Because any real spoiled chick, speaking from experience, can afford the lifestyle that they have.
Period. I don't need you to pay for it. You're a company.
I was spoiled before you got here, and I'm going to be spoiled after.
Exactly. And then,
and that is why she's the spoiled one, and she knows how to live that lifestyle.
I wish a bitch would ask me for lunch money, and I kindly send you what I think is appropriate for
$20 is appropriate amount to send for lunch.
And you frying your face up at me, bitch, I'll punch you in your face.
The thing about it is,
I'm sorry, that was violent.
If you was a chick who was used to having more than that for lunch, and the nigga you asking for, he knew that, then he would have sent that.
Right.
So again,
I feel like this is the first time you asked.
Ass bitch, and you know I go to restaurants that the meal ain't less than $50 ever or $100 ever, and you fuck with me like that, then you know when I'm asking.
That means you are the
CEO,
money. The CFO of something, and you go into dinner with a client, and you have an hour-long break.
But the fact that she says, you know, I eat seafood makes me not ever want to talk to you again. Because your health, hygiene, and how you cover yourself is not proper if all you eat is seafood.
Bro,
your pH is so fucking unbalanced.
I mean, I definitely had a food babe, but he never have to give me lunch money. He would just bring food and flowers.
But he made sure you had a balanced diet.
I'll be telling bitches
he wasn't only giving you seafood.
They be saying niggas be out here knocking.
He would bring me shit when I wasn't even hungry. Like, damn, the other nigga already brought me some food.
I'm pretty sure it's
the other nigga. God damn.
You know she keeps a rotation.
Smelling like seafood because of all of the shit they be eating.
Right. So
men and women alike.
I'm getting closer. I want to be vegan soon.
The nigga fucking up your pH balance. And all you eat is crab boils and Chipotle.
Well, it's not gonna fuck up your pH balance, but
I was being funny with that.
The smell
it's gonna change you
of your body parts.
It is definitely going to make you feel.
Veganism does a body good if you know what I'm saying.
I feel like if you eat Chipotle, I don't want to talk to you.
What you got beef with Chipotle?
I don't have beef with Chipotle. I don't like it. And if that's what you like, I don't want to like you.
What do you like, Qdoba? Only about the same.
I don't know if it's the same.
It's about the same.
Is way fresher.
It is. It is. That's why there's not too many of them in Wisconsin, because Wisconsin don't like to be healthy. You know, the nearest Chipotle to me, dog, is damn near 5 miles away, and I live on the south side where every fucking thing is.
I was gonna say, nigga, you live over there with the Mexicans. What the fuck you ain't got Chipotle?
And that's why I'm upset, because I know no racist shit. It will be a Mexican in the kitchen. Because every Chipotle I go to has a
You
Mexican
can't
in the
say
kitchen.
You're not going to be racist and then say that.
Did you not hear the disclaimer? Because every
said you-
Chipotle I go to has a Mexican in the kitchen.
I mean, I get you. Like, I would if I walk into a Chinese restaurant and there ain't no Asian cooking my food, I might not stay.
Because I feel like you're not going to be authentic with it. You're just going to
You
give
shouldn't
me
be
what
eating cat
America
dog
thinks
anyway.
it is.
First of all,
Cat rat dog is delicious.
on the G, shit's fire.
I don't eat cat, rat, dog, or missing children.
Hey, they steam vegetables be on
But
point.
man, Chinese food is good, but there's so many mysteries that surround Chinese.
And
Hey,
McDonald's.
they live long as fuck.
Yeah,
fuck
so
it.
I
Yeah,
mean,
so-
I'm gonna study
Oh,
their
man.
mysteries and figure out what they do.
So whatever they eating is okay.
Yeah,
No,
man,
you know what
them
it is.
motherfuckers
It's not.
old
It's
as
not
hell.
only what they eat; it's how they eat. Like we eat to be full. They eat just for nutrients. So they might eat like 3 or 4 times a day, but their portions are what we consider snack size.
I gotta
And
disagree.
that's literally how they eat. Which is I find it funny because with that way of eating, you're notorious for buffets, though. What do you
I don't
disagree?
know.
Smack dab in the
The
middle.
little
Of
Asians at my job be coming in there with the damn buffet. Like, fam,
It's probably free to them because they own the buffet.
you gonna eat all of that?
Next question.
yeah, they
Next
be
question.
they be slapping too.
I had a certain one. Okay. Barack and Michelle or Will and Jada?
Barack and Michelle.
Goals.
I don't know. Are you freaky? Because if you freaky, you could be Will and Jada.
You gotta choose one or the other,
They be
bro.
on some other shit.
No argument, bro. Which one?
I don't know.
Barack.
Neither motherfucker.
Barack and me, fuck that.
My relationship ain't gonna turn out like either one of them motherfuckers.
Why would you want a Barack and Michelle like relationship, fam?
Said why wouldn't I?
Yeah.
I didn't say I didn't want it. I just said that ain't how it's gonna turn out.
What do you mean?
I don't know, bro.
You could definitely be somebody great and have a strong black woman helping you get
Can
there.
you?
You can.
Do they still make those?
They're there, bruh.
They exist.
I'm
they're
sorry,
on the
if they're
shelf.
making them, then they're probably too young for you.
Cut her mic off because motherfuckers understood the phrase that they still make them. So shut up.
The joke.
Just saying.
Stop talking.
I'm just
to me.
saying.
What do you mean? Are they still? Are they still making strong black women? Is that the question?
That's
That was the joke.
That was the
but
joke.
I see we are here with everyone today. It's okay.
No, I don't mean like currently. I mean like you don't run into strong black women on a regular basis.
I
He
said
does
he
it.
like rats.
Next
in
question.
in his past. Yes, he has.
I know tons of strong.
He
black-
knows them, but he hasn't.
I'm sitting next to one. I'm
just
across
gonna
the
say,
I'm across the table
You
from
better
one.
act like you know.
And
They
put
gon-
reference in my girlfriend.
You said what? I will do as long as at the bottom of that screen that say Death Fresh, and on the other side that say Death Fresh, and it also says Pod Guy. I will say and
Oh,
reference
okay.
and do whatever it is that I feel,
Pod
young
guy,
lady.
you not heartbreak fresh no more.
Nah, he ain't a heartbreaker no more. I
Okay.
just told you he got.
I'm gonna do it for him. Make sure y'all share this live video. I know y'all ain't doing shit.
No, my phone just failed,
It did.
and I don't. Feel
I
like
mean,
picking it up.
if I gotta pick one, it'd probably be Barack and Michelle. Will and Jada too freaky for me.
I think it's more so.
I can't let no nigga move in my house, fuck my bitch, and then I can't. I can't get with this shit.
All right, better destination vacation, Mexico or Jamaica?
Jamaica.
I'm going to Jamaica.
Yeah, I'm probably going to Jamaica too. Mexico sound like some fucked up shit if you're not on that resort.
Jamaica the same way. Keep it
I'd
a
rather
buck.
be around black people.
Right, because at least they speak English.
Definitely got to be around my own.
Yeah, true. I mean,
And Jamaican men be fun at the motherfucker.
All right, so trying to get that brew.
I ain't that old, but you know.
I thought Juan was gonna say because the weed is the strongest.
I don't know, bro. Mexicans got some shit too.
They
don't
probably
know.
got cocaine in it.
I've never heard a Jamaican that ever had bad weed though, bruh.
Have you ever had weed from a Jamaican?
Most definitely, kind sir.
Do you know if it was authentic?
The Jamaican
It was
accent is so much
definitely-
better than the Mexican one.
It is. Jamaicans are just all around
Okay,
better
that's what I
people.
You said what?
They are. They're all around better people. But let's go ahead and let's dive into this first topic
Okay.
before we take a break. Now, we did kind of have a small little talk when we were on the Barack and Michelle Jada part. But one of the topics today is being a man a thankless job.
Yep.
Yeah, you heard me.
Okay.
Now the phone I dropped is the one I need to pick up.
Ain't like you on camera.
It's the clip that Juan sent me that actually sparked this conversation.
Okay.
And I want to go ahead and play it for the reason why we're actually having this topic. And I wanted two strong, Black, very opinionated women to be a part of this. And that is why these beautiful young ladies are here with us today. Bro, where this my phone is got too many fucking messages in it. There we go.
A man shouldn't be asking me for money. Like, don't you guys have like pride? Like, why are you asking a woman for money? Why are you asking her for her money? You know, like, I don't know. I will feel a little bit offended. I would be like,
as a dude, you are to work your entire life. Your woman should not have to work. If she does have to work, it's considered she has to really work by dating you. Take care of your family, pay the bills, maintain your appearance, and never ask for nothing. Never expect no extra shit. Never ask for no money. Never ask for nothing. Now, look, in this world, we reward dogs for doing dumb shit, for sitting down. We reward, at your job. Do a good job, you get a raise. Like in the culture we live in, when you do good, you get a reward. Except for being a good man, because being a good man is normal. Y'all be single, so it's not normal. Having a good man that takes care of your family and your son or your daughter is exceptional. You are a lottery winner. You, my lady, are lucky. You're right. Shouldn't no man have to be like, yo, why? Because men supposed to always be on their feet and doing well. So God forbid your man is not doing well and he needs your help. He's a weak man. But if I'm dealing with a woman,
I wouldn't be with somebody that's asking me for my money.
Okay, let me talk though. When I'm dealing with a woman who's doing bad, not working, and has my kid, I can say, damn, yo, she a bum. Like, come on, ma, get a job. My mom raised me with a single and had a job, but I can't call her a bum because she's a woman. Her not having a job or money it's like, she's a girl. Help her, support her. So why, when a man might need help or assistance, he gotta be like, he's a poo-put? Like, shouldn't being a good person or being a good dad get a reward?
So when Juan sent me that, at first I was like, bro, that's stupid. But then I thought about it. It does have a little bit of truth to it. A lot of times we sit up here and we talk about how there's fuck boys, no good niggas, dudes who just do all wrong. But when a man is a good man, he does what he's supposed to. Nothing. No compliments, no thankfulness, no nothing. It's just like, that's just what a man's supposed to do. Now, fuck all the asking a woman for money shit. That's between you and her.
Female.
No. I'm only going based on.
Have the words right out of my mouth.
I am going based off of what I see on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Problem number one.
All right. And we're a podcast. 97% of most of the topics that we talk about through a lot of shows come from something we've seen on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And number two, I'm also a person who has depression issues that can stem from not feeling loved. Okay. And sometimes I do have those moments when I'm out here doing everything under the sun and then some, and all I want you to be like, thank you. That was dope. This guy is doing all this and that.
I love you, bro.
But I don't get, fuck you.
God damn.
Because you didn't say it because you were genuine. You just said it because we in the moment. That doesn't help.
Do you not? What? Damn. Do you think I not love you?
No.
Well, why the fuck are we friends then?
Because I don't love you either. This just works.
I'm glad I got niggas that do love me. Ooh, the nigga I call my best friend just told me he don't love me. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah. You'll get over it.
Can we talk about this, please?
But let's talk about this. So I wanted from a ladies, do you feel that there are men who needs to be told that they're loved more often? like I'm trying to word it in a way that doesn't seem stupid, but at the end of the day,
Do men need love too?
yes. Sum it up in a
Yes.
nutshell.
Humans need love.
But why is it that it's not said so much towards a man? Like going off the representation, the man does everything in the household.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reply is, well, that's what you're supposed to do.
Is that what happens in your household?
No, right now it's a reversal at this moment.
Okay. So what is the sample of households that we're talking about? Are we talking about girls like that on social media who probably not married and is not? I'm pretty sure women who are married are thanking their husbands on a regular basis.
But what about when he's down? Because I hear also a lot. Another example he used is when he's down and out, there's a lot of women who berate their man because he's not where he used to be at.
Are we talking about like
these are not grown women?
I was just gonna,
these are girls and boys. These are not men and women.
We have to distinguish because social media blurs the fucking lines.
They blur it a lot.
We can't listen to 18, 19, 20, 21-year-olds and how they think and not take into consideration. Because I don't know a woman who, if you lost your job today, I'm divorcing you tomorrow. We gonna figure this shit out, and I'm probably gonna be on your ass a little more than you probably would want me to, but we gonna get you to where you want to be.
Okay.
Even Tabitha Brown, as soon as she was up, what did she do? Retired her husband. But bitter ass Wendy Williams had something to say about that.
Preach.
So you have to think about the person who is talking.
Right.
It's not the standard for all of us. Because if I was with a nigga and he was down, he had a down moment, you absolutely can and not even on no pick me shit. Because I'm far from a pick me. I could give a fuck. But if I'm with somebody and we fucking with each other, you not down because
we always up. Period. It's a we in this motherfucker.
So
it's just that simple.
Watch who you fucking with.
And at the end of the day, a man sets the tone for his relationship, for his household, for the way he should be treated or respected. The woman creates the atmosphere.
Okay.
So if you setting the tone as a man, the atmosphere is going to automatically come. So, and a lot of men, if you in that manly position, it ain't going to ever be a down because she's not even going to be able to feel that.
Facts.
Everything should already be copacetic. I've always been taught that I have my money, you have yours. Our shit come together, but my money is going to carry all the bills. So that way, if you ever have a down moment, the kids don't feel that. That should be between the adults in the house. My daddy ain't have shit for a minute, and I didn't know until I was grown as hell. My mama didn't let us miss a meal, a gift, a birth, like nothing. Like we didn't feel that because when you have two real adults that should be healed and at a certain point in their life, then you have two real adults. None of that other shit matters. When we say for better or for worse, it really should be for better or for worse. And there shouldn't be a difference between dating, relationship, or marriage.
Okay, so let's step out the marriage.
Wait. Let me interject on that shit too. Because she said something. I ain't gonna even say a lot. Think about the situation as a man that you putting yourself in. If you are one of those men who are not getting the appreciation that you feel like you deserve, how thin are you spreading yourself? Are you putting all of your energy into one woman, whether she your wife or not? Or do you got 5 or 10 chicks out here who you doing all of this shit for, or you think you doing a lot of shit because you putting out a lot of energy, but you only sprinkling a little bit over here and a little bit over there and a little bit over there. And so nobody appreciates what you're doing because it is insignificant in their life. Instead of spreading yourself so thin, settle the fuck down somewhere. Choose somebody that you really want to fuck with, or even 2 somebodies, but choose somewhere where you're going to continue to focus your energy.
2 somebodies.
And you know what I'm saying? Then you will feel that appreciation, because now instead of having 100 chicks that you got to do 100 things for, you can have 1, 2, 3 chicks who you doing 100 things for. And like they say, you give a woman a house, she gonna give you back a home. You give me a motherfucking grain of rice.
That's a jump.
I can't make you no meal with that, but you give me a bag of rice and I got you. We eating.
But what if all you can do in this moment is just give you a grain of rice? So in some of these situations, because you got a grain of rice, not a bag, they're talking bad about the fact that you can't provide a bag.
She didn't respect him in the first place.
I'm just, are you, is this your, okay.
Learn
is this somebody
what
you
your
dating?
love
That's what I'm
language
saying. That's what
is.
I was going to say before you interject. Let's take away from the marriage, because of course the rules are different when you're married.
Okay.
Okay. Because when you say I do, at the end of the day, I don't care how much conflict goes on. You're supposed to work through it. But when it comes to just relationships, you're past the dating phase, you're in a relationship. It's been about a year to 2 years. So it's a new relationship, but it's enough time in there to say you've invested. Okay. I've seen people where the guy has lost his job or his hours got dropped down and now she's out the door.
Well, then she was only there for what you could provide. And then that was a decision that you made. I mean, either you was blind to it or you didn't give a fuck because you was up and you could maintain that lifestyle. But now that you can't, she gone. But is that not really a favor for you? Because you getting, you know what I'm saying? You getting that energy out the way. Is that somebody that you really want to be with? Because you know she not down for you. When the times get rough and she out, now you know. And like I said, you either been new and didn't care.
But that's the attitude that comes from guys that get caught in those situations.
What happened?
I was like, fuck these hoes.
We'll stop fucking with hoes.
Oh, I don't do
No. What he's saying is you may have thought, because as a man, because of, remember, we've been together for a year or two. You thinking we rocking, this is tight. You trying to work towards it. You get down, she bounces. Now you're bitter. Now your attitude as a man has turned into fuck these hoes, meaning that you feel like every woman is going to be the same way.
You need some healing, boo.
We all say that. And that's how I was getting to go to the next thing is, do you think relationship PTSD is, first of all, real? And number two, affects the next relationship? So you may have been in a relationship with a person who you were 100% down for. But of course, it didn't work well because now you're single and now you're trying to date again. Not right away. You know, you realize you got some issues, but you're still causing problems in your new relationship because of the previous relationship.
It's the thing.
I'll give you an example. There's a young lady who had been with a guy for 9 years. She gave her heart and soul to this dude. Didn't work out. He was verbally abusive. Okay. Can't vouch for the physical, but at least I know verbally. She's out the relationship. Now that she's in a new relationship and this guy is doing things for her that the old relationship wasn't, she's all in. But because he's a social media person, he interacts on social media, she immediately wants to throw the whole relationship away because he's on Facebook too much.
She needs some healing.
Simple.
I mean,
That'd be a real thing, dog. Like, you on Facebook too much.
Yeah, no, seriously.
It's a part of my job.
She's hit me up and asked me.
So it's a couple things, right? One, she needs to heal. Two, everybody is going to take something from every experience of their life and is going to stick with them. I don't care how much healing work you do, you're still going to know that experience. Also, I ain't never finna be like, oh, I'm finna leave this man because he's on social media. But if it's something that I'm expressing to you that bothers me, if you truly care about me, you are going to understand, okay, I'm gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, adjust.
Right.
It needs to be like our time is our time.
Right.
But she also has to respect the fact that maybe social media, maybe he's on social media for a reason. Is it his business? Is this how he promote? Is this what, you know what I'm saying? His social media might be more than just another outlet. Or bitch, you ain't listening to him to where he needs that other avenue in order to go and talk to somebody. Figure out where the social media is coming into balance.
Right. I think what's happening is she's taking some of his social media posts and taking them personal. Because, you know, like somebody might say something and they post it and then you repost it because you found it funny. Or it's a whole bunch of things going down your timeline and they just happen to match up. even though they're from different people. So you reposted because you found it funny that this was going down. She took one of the posts and thought it was specifically geared towards her. Now, I'm not talking to the man, so I don't know. And that's what I had to get on her about.
Hell of a tool.
I had to get on her about that. She literally wanted to throw the whole relationship away because he said good morning earlier that day. She said it back. And for the rest of the day, she seen him on Facebook instead of talking to her.
Did she express that was a problem?
She did, but I got on her how she expressed
with
it.
Thugs will say good morning, queen, and then don't talk to you to the end of the night. Trust me, I've been there. I'm a good morning, a king, a motherfucker too.
That's why you think I'm looking at you. You are probably notorious for saying someone good morning.
I don't good morning king nobody no more.
I no longer do these kind of things, Tom.
First of all, nobody feeling guilty.
A little bit. I was.
Okay. I'm glad you are. I mean, I do it every once in a while, but it all depends on how busy work is.
No, I don't even be busy. I be off as a motherfucker.
No, I be busy.
Good morning.
I'll start a conversation.
Disappear.
Work just boom. Busy as fuck. Got to come back and apologize that my cue picked up.
I ain't apologizing, motherfucker.
See, that's what's wrong with
maybe
you.
I just didn't want to talk to you after the good morning.
Why'd you send it?
Because I was being nice. I
Then
sent everybody a fucking good morning.
Don't do that. Stop it.
Now, if I put some twang on this good morning, now I might want to talk to you.
Stop it. Talk to those who you want to talk to.
I do. That's why I only talk to one person.
Good. Fucking niggers.
I'm at a point where I don't even give a fuck.
A good morning is a good morning.
You know what I'm saying? If we don't talk.
See, why can't everybody just appreciate
bitch, I'm gonna say some shit later on. Like, it's okay. I was talking to my other boyfriend anyway. Just on some me type shit. I'm gonna make a joke out of it to let you know.
If somebody,
but I am gonna. If it's an issue, I'm gonna let you know. Like,
right,
hey, we should, probably talk. I would like for us to talk more often, more frequently.
But you got to know who you're dealing with too. You got to know that if that's going to bother the other person, you got to know that that's a person that needs that attention all the time.
Mm-hmm.
As well as, oh, I know this nigga is at work, or I know she's at work and I know she can't really be on the phone, or whatever, vice versa. So understand that they have other shit going on besides you, because if you ain't busy during the day, I ain't really trying to fuck with you anyway. Like, you ain't got shit to do.
Oh yeah, I definitely hate you.
Ever? You ain't never busy? You ain't got a sweep, mop, wipe the ceilings, bitch.
They don't got nothing to do.
Wipe the fucking, nobody's ever wiped
they
the ceilings.
Don't have nothing to do.
Hey, not trying to be funny.
Do you really want to mess with somebody who ain't got shit to do? That's a lot of time.
Not trying to be too sidetracked, but have you ever really looked at some people's ceilings though? Some people's ceilings actually be filthy, bro.
Around that motherfucking
bro,
ceiling,
yeah,
just watch people fucking Facebook live.
To do.
I'll be like, bro, your house is dirty and y'all keep going live. Why?
Right, like that.
Your house is fucking filthy, fam.
Just go live in your car.
People are dirty, and I'm coming to realize.
Sit on the porch.
Damn, y'all really don't. Y'all.
Yeah.
I learned that there was always something to do when I used to be young, and I used to be like, I'm bored. Oh, really?
Hey, your mama made you go clean something? Swear to God, I never say I'm bored out loud.
Take these Lysol wipes and
never
go
say
wipe
you
every
bored.
remote and all the doorknobs. Every light
Well,
switch.
L, right now, that's actually a norm now.
I mean, it's a normal thing in my house.
Right, it's
but
norm
still,
now.
Like, don't ever say you fucking bored. Oh, the basement.
I'm glad I don't have to be responsible for my basement.
Basement.
Hey, if I text you what you're
Baseboards.
doing and you reply board, it's over. This conversation.
Nigga, you know I did not know what a baseboard was until our mom made us repeatedly clean it when we said we was bored.
Clean the motherfucking baseboard.
Like, what's a baseboard? Like, what is the wood? The wood down.
The wood ground.
That's how you know somebody clean their house or not.
Right. If you walk in the house, it smell like bleach. My mama wouldn't. My mama made sure, like, I don't believe this house is cleaned unless it smells like bleach when I open the door.
The bottom of that toilet.
Listen,
Woo, that back of that toilet.
Baseboards too. Baseboards and the toilet.
Smelling like basement.
Oh my God.
Kitty litter and fried chicken.
On the G.
And don't even have a cat.
That's why I be like, my house is dirty. It's never dirty over here. And I be like, it's not clean enough
Dirty
for me.
ghetto house is a smell.
Yes, it is. I swear to God.
And she's a landlord, so I know for a fact.
It was a smell before I was a landlord.
Like you ever just go to somebody's
saying the
house
fact-
and it smell like house?
It smelled like dirty ghetto house.
Sound like house, man.
Like, man, your
Smell
shit
like
smell
dirty
house.
clothes, unvacuumed carpet.
I don't know. It takes on a smell of its own. And
It's
you
just-
smell like that outside the
Like
house.
it's just
And I just
mildewy.
like, and this is
It smell like drippy faucet.
y'all just out here giving away y'all vagina and dick and balls, and
Just
y'all stink.
Got niggas telling niggas to pull up. Not good at all.
Pull up on me.
Pull up on me.
Like we not about to pull up over
Pull
here,
up.
my dear.
Pull up on me.
Like honestly, dog, back in the days, if your crib was at a certain address, I wouldn't pull up because I knew your house was not clean.
Were you?
No,
Like-
I didn't
Just knew it was not
I didn't
clean.
know how
Uh,
dirty people's houses was until I became an adult.
Definitely.
And how
Nah, I figured that.
and my
shit.
mama wasn't one of those like wash the wall type of parents.
Mine
She
was.
wasn't. She wasn't. But our house was still clean. And like, cause we had like tiles and shit like that, so we had to make sure the grout in between the tiles and shit was clean, stuff like that. And then you know what I'm saying, I had to wipe the stove off and she had to wipe out the refrigerator. Normal shit that people really don't know that they gotta do.
As a,
I'm not eating out of your refrigerator. The glass on that refrigerator is
I give
not
warnings
see-through
all the time.
anymore.
Like my house isn't clean. People be over there like, what's dirty about it?
Shout out to Kiva. She's in the comments, putting her
Hey,
2 cents
Kiva.
in and everything. Can't wait to see what Wind Down Wednesday new name is gonna be.
I know.
Shout
That's,
out.
I'm
What I
actually
miss? I
waiting
ain't
on it.
social media. What I miss?
They rebranded.
They rebranding right
Oh, that's
now.
what's up.
Because unfortunately Sheena had to step away because she's introducing entering motherhood yet again.
I'm
So-
trying to get popped off too, low key. I
Oh
just
my
just
God.
want Mia to be able to rub my yoni.
I'll rub your yoni.
Okay. I don't gotta get popped off there.
that was like sophisticatedly freaky.
on the deal was it's a gym.
Okay, can we get back to the regular?
I found out people's house was nasty as a thirsty adolescent child. Though.
As a thirsty
Can I
adolescent
get a cup of
child.
water?
No, I'm just saying.
Right,
like,
that's what I thought.
Like
no. Like, cause like he call you on Saturday. Hey, what you doing? Nothing. Chilling. What you want to do? Well, shit. Let's hit the block. And then we going to bitch's house. Then you find out that these houses really living rough. Cause if you outside or you come into the park where we are, I only see what your presentation is.
Yeah.
You didn't stink when you got here. Your clothes were clean when you came.
Did she
But
smell
the
like
tub
cherry
you
blossom?
Taking a shower and it's filthy.
All right, then when you go there, you be like, damn, I gotta pee, and you go look in the
Oh my
bathroom.
God.
Nah, folks, I'm gonna hold it.
Listen,
You sure you don't want to use the bathroom? Nah, I don't even want to sit down.
Do they got
fam.
the yellow
Listen.
ring inside the
I
toilet?
don't even want to
From
sit
the-
And I'm
down,
a
bro.
different
The hard
type of
water.
clean person because I got 2 bathrooms in my house.
I got
I don't
two too.
even use the bathroom downstairs because that's my teenager's bathroom, and boys are just different. I be like, no. His bathroom it ain't dirty. It just don't look like mine.
It's a
You
boy.
know what? The last time I came in town, I didn't call you like, can I come take a shower at your house? Bathroom. Ruthia, you actually probably, that was the influence. Because
I don't
bathrooms
fuck
are already a thing and toilets are even worse.
Yeah, toilets are
And like
tricky.
sometimes I roll my pants legs up when I go to the bathroom because if it touched the floor, I'm gonna die.
Said I'm gonna die.
I've perfected the squat. I'm talking about like
Did you squat at our house in Atlanta?
Probably.
absolutely.
I just asked because we got 3 toilets, and I'm like,
it was beautifully clean, but that's not my toilet.
it's not your
so,
toilet.
you know
That's
what
why I
I'm
had to
saying?
ask. Like, it's not your bathroom.
But it be certain. If
'Cause
I can tell you didn't mop, I'm not using your bathroom. If your floor, why is your floor sticky?
Nobody's
Why
floor
do
should be-
people have sticky floors?
because they using dirty mops.
are $1.
They use dirty mops.
Bro, do you know how, even if you pour, you probably can put some fucking dishwashing liquid and bleach on the floor and take care of that shit. Same
Just
shit
hot
you
water.
use.
Scalding hot water
Like-
would definitely.
But you need a little soap or something in there. I don't.
I'm
Like,
just saying,
it's
but
no
if you ain't got
reason I should
nothing,
be
just hot water is
in your
is the thing,
crib,
too.
like no, yuck. If your carpet older than you, get rid of that shit. You should not still have your grandmama's shag carpet in your house.
You should not have shag carpet.
It's
period.
2021. Who the fuck still got shag carpet?
You be
I don't
surprised.
know. But you know, it'd be like you go in people's houses and you could tell where people walk in from the front
You
door.
can tell by the
No,
floor.
that's
kitchen
they gonna say that's
because
old
it's a
school.
path.
That's old school charm.
No, fuck that.
No, because my
That's-
carpet like that right now, and we already told them they got to come take this shit out.
that shit get the sliding and shit. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about when the carpet
It's-
wear
it's
down and
worn
it's like
down.
somebody put
It
some
looked like
guts to be on it.
It looked like leather.
Yet
You definitely got
Leather
that
couch.
pass.
Remember that?
You definitely got
Remember
that
leather
pass in the hallway.
I definitely could not deal with that. Like, how old is this couch, sir? Because it looked like it's supposed to be suede, but now it looked leather because it's nasty as fuck.
I am a firm believer in a couch cover.
I too.
I'm definitely a firm believer in that. I got kids, and them little kids is
Mhm.
messy. They
I
waste.
don't have
anything.
kids, but my little sister is a fucking notorious joke.
They just messy. So
Man, what the fuck, dog?
I'll go buy the couch cover, tuck it in. We good. When I feel like it's dirty, throw it away. Buy a new one.
Just walk in there, just Cheeto dust everything. Man, I'm gonna beat your little ass, fam.
I don't
Touch
know.
something else in here.
I don't know, bro. She kind of strong. She might take you, dog.
I gotta catch her while I'm sober.
She
If
might.
I try to
take
fight
you.
her while I'm high, it's over. She gonna beat my
But
ass.
let's go ahead and let's transition to the next topic that we have.
wait, did we finish the first topic? Did y'all
Yeah,
feel
because
like we
basically it
answered
boiled down
sufficiently?
to a nigga pick better women.
Pretty much.
That's basically what it boiled down to. I just want to.
Pretty
That's why
much.
Or
I
date
did.
actual women and not.
Well, you know, a lot of them are dating down and dating what is considered easy for them to get. They're not
Stop
dating.
R. Kelly in the shit.
They're not dating with challenges anymore. Like they're not really pursuing women who may be able to level them up.
And it's so crazy because there's so many single eligible black women out here. But I don't know. Y'all tell me. I can't tell you what I think. What is it like? What are black men running from?
They're running from a lot of men are running from responsibilities.
Yeah, I think,
That's what it
I
boils
think
down
that's
to.
why a lot of people date down. Like,
They date down because they
date
don't want to be.
people that they have more than.
Yeah, they'll date down
So-
because they got more than them. They're easy to control. Like
And then when you lose that job and she deuces on your ass,
You can't get
now
mad
your
at that.
feelings hurt. But that's what you set yourself up.
I'm
for.
saying, a lot of people, it's about the standards. So a guy they'll come into Sherman Phoenix, and we know it's women galore that be here.
Mhm.
You know, all day, all walks of life. Some might be a millionaire and you don't even know it, and some might be, hey, can I get $1? You don't know.
We just met one.
We don't know. But they'll see, this person who is barely making it, and that's the person they want to pursue because they can control the narrative of the relationship. They feel like they're in control. They won't pursue the woman who might actually own a business here, who can help them level up and get connected because they'll always feel inferior. Oh, I'm not being the man I'm supposed to be that society says I'm supposed to be. No, nigga, you just need to be humble in the moment.
I just want a chick with a job.
And then most niggas these day and age, based on how much dick they can slang, as why their value should be what it is. Oh, I can fuck you real good. Okay, but how do you get to that point though?
That's definitely
You know what?
still
And
a
I ain't
plus.
listen.
It is a
I
plus,
ain't
but
saying-
if that's all you got to bring to the table,
Then you find women that
Then
only
fuck
need
me
that.
on the table.
see, it's stuff
Wait.
like this. It's women like that. It's women like that make these niggas feel like they got
No,
it.
but look though,
No,
because
they
there
try,
are
they gonna
some,
be
there are some.
fucking sad.
You find a woman who that's all she need from you, and that's just that on that. Go and find you an older woman who is very, very career driven, and she only needs you for a little piece of something every now
Fuck
and
her
then.
on the
I
table
miss
with
my
them
career-driven
Timberland boots
woman.
on.
And I'm just-
What kind of fantasies do you really
be
have?
a boy toy.
Like, do you really want to talk about it?
And let me call them Safari.
Y'all don't want to put in no effort.
I know what I like. You don't take the time.
Put in the effort to find somebody that match with what you want. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Y'all,
sick of
like
her.
y'all being, if you only got dick to offer, find somebody who only looking for dick.
They tell you on Facebook too.
Listen,
Ew.
Women low key will tell you they
First
just
of all,
want
I
some
mean,
dick.
That's why I ain't on Facebook because I ain't looking
why
for
do you
shit.
think it's a whole running joke about niggas are what is it called, a homeless sexual,
Oh, homosexual.
Homosexual.
a homosexual?
Yo, I just saw somebody say that.
You did. I've been seeing that. I was gonna put it on. I was
That
gonna
shit
put it on
be
the
a real
shirt.
life joke. you fuck somebody good enough, they might let you just sleep on their couch and dry
Like,
their
I
car and all of
literally
that
don't
shit.
put
I
that
did
on the
just
shirt.
see somebody made a post saying, if you need to borrow some dick until you get back on your feet, just say that. Like, well, you know,
Hey,
I'm in between relationships. Not
they-
me personally, but
they-
you know,
I got
borrow
a
some dick.
homegirl that's literally kind of what she been saying on social media on the low.
Man, they been saying
I'm in
niggas was
between
homeless.
dicks right now. Let
No.
me just get some.
Yeah,
so
I got a
get back on
homegirl
my
who
feet.
literally who's like, yeah, I want a man who will be my boyfriend who's really not my boyfriend because I just need the title so I can get some dick and don't feel bad about it.
Okay.
I'm so glad I've been missing for 30 days. I'm glad.
It ain't no it
The
ain't no different than it was when you were there. That's the thing about social media. You're gonna get the same thing every day.
Shit, everybody posting the same thing.
The
at
same thing.
time.
But it gave me a break and a peace of mind from
Absolutely.
stupid people.
And that's why I tell people you
I
should take
found
social
more
media
shit
breaks.
to do with my phone than when I open it. I don't just sit on Facebook.
You found out you had a
and-
game on that
and
phone that
be
you never played, didn't
mindless
you?
for like 3 hours.
Mhm.
I guess
It make you have to live real life. Not being on Facebook makes you live real life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I actually called and talked to people. Like I picked up the phone and was like, "Hey man, I ain't seen you in a while, man. What's up? How you doing, bro? You still alive?"
You're a terrible human being.
Important things.
But you're growing. You're growing. and
Man,
becoming
I
better.
swear to God, like I'll be trying to be a better person.
You know what?
33 is,
I normally would slander you, but you have been. I will give
I
you
mean-
that.
33 is a transformative age for men.
I'll be trying to be a better person. I think I'm way better than how I was acting when I was in my 20s. That's a for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Your 20s are to fuck off. 30s, you know, is the precursor I heard for your 40s.
I didn't fuck off in my 20s.
Do you feel bad
Your
for that?
fault. You should. But I don't even mean just sexually. I mean just
Just-
make all the mistakes.
Just
Nah,
making
you make.
mistakes.
You
Yeah.
did a
Your
lot of
30s is like your
stupid
20s, but
shit.
with money, and then you should be setting yourself up for your 40s when you can really live.
Now, look, I want to ask Ruthia, why do you feel like you didn't do much in your 20s?
Because I didn't.
Was it by choice? Was it because you didn't have opportunities to? Was it fear of judgment?
I ain't doing shit now. I'm just saying, like,
But
it's just my personality.
That's your personality, just how you are.
I don't like people, so I don't be wanting to be in crowds and stuff. To be
You're not wrong for that, because right now, being in crowds got niggas running around like they deltas. Okay.
What that mean?
Oh, the Delta variant of COVID.
Oh, okay. I didn't get.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm working on that. Working
on that joke.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
All right.
Okay, because
Takes a while.
I had to
I thought
get everybody else facial expression. Like, wait, was I the only one that was?
I had a good one in the car, but it just didn't transition.
I thought
in
maybe
here.
because I had been off of social media, I had missed some shit.
You have been off social media damn near a year.
December 5th, to be
That's
exact.
what's up.
No, it's not.
Why is it not? If that's how she
Because
wants.
we run businesses that run on social media.
Well, you know what, and
I've been on Instagram.
that's a good
It don't help
transition.
me on Facebook.
That's a good transition to the next topic.
All right. What's the next topic?
Life of entrepreneur. Now, I definitely.
I'm out. How you turn this shit off?
Why are you out? You definitely are an entrepreneur, Ruth.
That's an ugly ass face.
Now, why are you making?
Now, I wanted you ladies here
I'm a
because,
terrible entrepreneur, but I'm finna give y'all.
but that's the thing about it is,
I said I'm terrible.
no, real talk,
Game on how to
real
be
talk.
a bad entrepreneur.
The real talk. I'm not even. I really wanted you ladies here, not because, like you said, you're a bad entrepreneur, but because you're more likely to know exactly what mistakes you made.
I'm still making mistakes.
Of course, and I think every entrepreneur makes mistakes here and there. Hell, I still
I'm
make
finna give
mistakes.
y'all horrible advice. I'm
So,
telling you.
what are some of the
Ain't
things
been no
that?
worse than the advice I was gonna give him at John that time.
And that's why I wasn't going to talk to you about this topic.
Damn.
We were just going to cover the news. and went home.
As a consumer, motherfucker, I'll tell you what I like and what I
But
don't
you know what?
like.
Consumers sometimes are not the best people to talk to about entrepreneurship because y'all feel entitled than a motherfucker.
Bro, as a consumer of anything, I just want good service.
But that's just it. Sometimes y'all don't understand how do we get here. I get it.
Ask the question, because
So, Aziza, what are some of the things that you learned later that you wish you would have knew when you first started? Let's start with the real estate one.
Oh, real estate.
Yeah. Because a lot of people will always talk about saying real estate is where the money at.
Breathe first.
It is where the money.
It is where the money at, but they don't tell you
It's where the
about
money resides.
the headaches
Where the money resides.
that comes along with that.
Breathe.
Okay, I'm breathing.
Do it again.
That's a great song, by the way.
If you're not in the fight,
So I'm not gonna talk like I'm no real estate guru, right?
You're not.
I got 2 properties.
right? But you still you ground level.
It is very good for residual income. You don't have to work for it. You get paid once a month from however many units that you
Making
have.
money while you sleep.
That's what they tell
However,
you.
choose your tenants very wisely. Do a bunch of research. If I would have knew better, I would have never bought a house that had tenants in it.
Oh,
And I definitely would have done. You have to think outside of the box with everything, with all of your assets. Anything you have, you can make money with it. So when I finally get my house free, if I decide to put actual human beings back in it, they're definitely going to be rent assistance tenants or tenants with a payee or something like that, where my money come automatically.
do I got to do all that? Do I have to do all that?
Yes, you do.
I mean, listen,
Yes,
No, I'm legitimately
what I'm
asking.
saying, and what I have to say
Don't
is,
get in business with your people.
listen,
Ooh, that's the number
friendship and business is 2 different things. I will love you right now and put you the fuck out when you don't pay me my rent.
one.
And I got a food stamp card too, so my eviction papers are free.
Ooh,
Yeah,
how you
bro.
get a food stamp card?
we can't get put
Hey,
out.
hey, hey,
I
hey,
wanna-
Don't get us put
hey,
out.
hey,
Bruh,
Hey,
hold on.
don't
If what we
answer
talked
the
The state of
about
Wisconsin is
might
listening.
actually happen,
You know?
we ain't got to worry about
Matter of
that.
fact, I lied. I don't own nothing. I don't own no properties. They're not mine.
Oh, nobody watches this.
They listen to us though.
Y'all done had a couple viewers, but
People
real
watching
estate is a game
Really?
that
I'm surprised.
Well,
Listen,
stop doubting us.
it brings you money, but it costs you so much money as well, because tenants do not
They
treat
needy
the
as
houses.
fuck, and I ain't even a
What?
landlord, but your tenants needy as a motherfucker.
Don't call me because your toilet stopped up. Bitch, get a plunger. The fuck?
But they've been taught that that's what you're supposed to do.
Like, people are weird. When you move into a house, the house is yours. Like, unless the ceiling is falling in or some shit like that. And then let me just tell you something. I'm a different breed. Because I'm not rich. This shit is not making me rich. So if you're not paying me rent, I don't have shit for you. Don't call me. I don't care.
Don't call her. No, the whole tenant thing, calling you when something breaks, that's because they've been told previously before in other living situations, that's what you're supposed to do.
That's not, especially when you live in a house. I can see where if you live in an apartment and there's a maintenance man and somebody on site to do all of that shit. But when you move into like a house or some shit with a private landlord or something,
and that's where they got to
you
change their
carry
mentality.
all the responsibility.
See, I grew up in a household where my mother was the landlord of multiple properties, so she was definitely getting called.
Yeah. That's the mentality
and some
they
free
have.
game as well. If you looking to get into real estate, your first house should be a duplex, and say that you're going to move in it, because it substantially lowers your down payment. When you are a real estate investor, if you have to finance, just calling yourself an investor makes your down payment 20% versus somebody who's going to be an owner occupant as low as 3.5% for a down payment.
Just what I've heard.
Find programs, especially if you're a first-time home buyer. And by first-time home buyer, you got to realize that that's a loophole as well. First-time home buyer means that you don't currently own any property.
Big facts.
So at some point in time, my homes will be moved to a LLC. I will no longer be the owner, and I'll be taking advantage again of first-time home buyer programs. So there's that. A little bit of game on that.
All right, what we're gonna do is at the 55-minute mark, we're gonna erase that. Because Kiva just said, listen here, the state of Wisconsin is definitely watching. Choose your words wisely. You have been warned.
But
I'm gonna get a PPP loan in this motherfucker.
Do they even still have any money left in those?
They don't got shit at the government.
Niggas burnt that out last year.
But yeah,
Niggas filling out their apps. They like, we ain't got no more money.
it's so many avenues to get into real estate. I got into real estate, or I bought my first home through a program called NACA. It was no down payment, no closing costs. So I pretty much didn't have to bring shit to the table except for me. It wasn't based on my credit score. It was literally based on my affordability and the fact that I pay my bills on time. So there is a benefit to paying your bills on time, even if you do not have good quote unquote credit.
Right.
NACA still, the goal was still to create more homeowners.
Ooh.
It's a long ass process,
But it's worth it if you ain't got to put that money down.
I started the process in February, but by October of that year, my house closed, and I had some issues. So,
see, come on, buy a house.
You got good credit?
Oh, that nigga got fabulous credit. That's all he talk about.
Okay, well, buy a house.
Keeper said NACA is the truth.
You
got like a savings of 5 to 10 G's.
All he has to do is sell a bunch of shoes. He can get that with ease.
Okay,
Bro,
yeah, buy a house.
Get out of my fucking closet, first of all.
First of all, nigga, you
Listen to
post
me. Listen to me.
your shoes.
I do.
What do your credit score? I mean, what does your credit report look like?
He ain't got nothing on it.
No.
Do you have at least 3
Juan,
things
do
on
you
there?
speak for yourself?
No, he
I
don't.
mean, I was eating and was finna say ain't shit on it, man. He just
like literally nothing. Do you have like at least 3 lines of credit on there?
Yeah.
Are they all paid up on time for like the last 12 months?
Yeah.
Then you can buy a house through NACA with no down payment and
See?
no closing costs. So you don't even need to have the money saved. Buy a duplex. 3-bedroom would
Boom.
be good. If you can get it in a decent area, you probably can get like 1,100-1,200 per unit.
I'll be the coldest landlord.
See, look at that, bro. You get a 3-unit one, turn one of them to TDR, rent out the other 2. Boom, studio paid for itself.
And with NACA, you can buy up to a 4-unit property. So
Boom.
you know those houses on Sherman, they got
The 4 stacks.
Yeah, those don't normally go on sale though.
Yeah, they's
Motherfuckers
always
get
for
those
rent, but
and-
never
and-
for
and
sale.
Keep them bitches.
Hey, Juan, get your credit right so you can go buy a fucking commercial
All you need
building.
is like a 620.
Let's go buy a commercial building, my nigga.
I don't know shit. I don't know. I'm still learning about commercial credit.
I'm just saying.
I mean, a business credit.
I know a guy who know a guy.
You know? No, I don't want nothing. I don't want nobody. You know?
What the fuck? What's that supposed to mean?
Because your bitch ass told me you ain't love me earlier. You think I want to buy some shit? Fuck you.
That's your pockets that's gonna be hurt. Don't come asking, hey bro, can I put this business in this building? I'll be like, fuck you. You gotta pay rent.
Fuck
You gotta pay rent. You ain't
Still
getting it
ask
for free.
him. He gonna do it.
I know.
All right. What other questions?
Stop
you
telling
got?
my business.
You got more questions?
Let's move over to your personal business.
Okay.
Let's
Let me
talk.
tell y'all some game. Let me tell y'all some game that I just recently learned. Just do that shit.
Boom.
Fuck all of that shit that everybody trying
Drop
to
that,
tell
Jules.
you about. Oh, go get your EIN and LLC and all of this shit. Worry about that later. Start the fucking business right now. If you selling a product, start selling that shit. It can start. It's okay to start out as a hustle. You don't let nobody bully you into being a legitimate business and you don't know what the. I know. I did that shit because that's what was done to me.
You
But at the
bullied
end
the
of the
fuck
day,
out of me.
hustle first.
Hey, your logo fire though.
Thank you.
Like I literally got I'm starting a t-shirt apparel, as you ain't noticed right now, and I got a bunch of little black women. And Aziza told me your little black woman was one of those. I was like, I'm gonna redo Ruthie's logo for her for free.
I don't want my logo.
But yeah,
redone.
I heard that
I'm
shit,
sorry.
and mind you, I'm giving out. I told y'all I was giving out bad entrepreneur advice.
What were you telling people that you
I'm
now
giving
wish
out,
that you?
that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is start the business now. Start selling what you gonna sell.
I got
Start
a
doing the
business
service that you gonna do,
in my
and then
house.
go back.
That she told me to start, right?
What's your business?
And it was like,
Plug
when
it.
I spent like $200 some on equipment, and that shit is still sitting in the fucking box.
What's
because
your
Aziza was
business?
like,
What's your
Start.
business? What you doing?
oh, it's sitting in the box. I don't have that business.
But what was it?
What was it?
I might
what
want to
was
buy
it?
it from you now.
Accessories.
No,
Oh, you
I'm
talking about
still
the
doing-
resin stuff?
Yeah, the resin stuff. I'm not doing that shit right now.
What's
but
the resins? What's that?
No, I don't fucking. What you looking at me for?
Different. She could have made different type of home decor and all of that shit, but that's the type of stuff she liked to do though.
So basically, you were telling her take your like and turn it into a business.
Yeah.
But she added a different component to what I was doing,
And what's
I
that?
spent the resins.
Oh.
It's where you mix some shit together and it forms into something.
Ah,
And yeah, no,
and that's not what you like.
no.
I
I
get
mean,
it.
I do other shit, but
But that part you was
She
like,
creative as fuck. She
I
just
know
don't
she
take-
is.
Ruthia
Ruthia is fucking
work too
creative.
much goddamn overtime, but them checks be calling her.
listen, when they say double overtime, oh bitch, I am here. You said I gotta punch out at what time to get how many hours? I'm sitting in the fucking bathroom. Yes, JW speaker. I am sitting in your bathroom. most of the time.
Yeah, make sure I cut that out.
I don't give a fuck.
This will be an episode of I said.
What they gonna do? They still emailing me. It's after hours.
Hey,
I deserve the money.
I have seen situations where what has been said on air has made it back to HRs. So we are definitely
and
not.
Once again, they still emailing me
I'm just
after hours, so I
I
should still be
understand.
getting paid.
so
But let me put a disclaimer on my bad advice. If you have to have some certifications, get them bitches. I'm not telling you to start the daycare. You know what I'm saying? You need to go through
But
the
you can't
licensing
start
process.
babysitting.
You can babysit.
You can go on them babysitting apps.
Who is
Figure out.
babysitting?
Hey,
Dog.
be a motherfucking nanny too.
Yeah, that's what it's like.
I
That
saw
shit's
some
money.
shit
That's the
on
babysitting
YouTube.
apps.
Yep.
Listen, to the chick was making
He
like,
was saying, "Listen here, tell him, Tone, you have been warned. Be careful what you say, because Karen and Mary do go back to HR."
Please do tell them to finish
Well.
paying me for all the shit that I'm doing that I'm not getting paid for.
Hopefully, nobody at HR sees this.
Not your HR.
Yeah.
But another
I
thing
am the
too,
HR.
when starting a business that I wish I would have knew, because I definitely stopped multiple times. I stopped because before I was, Zebo and shit, I was a very insecure and unsure
Person.
young woman. So I actually started making jewelry when I was 18 fucking years old. Could you imagine that if I would have continued to do that shit, I would have been in business for myself for how fucking old am I?
I don't know. We stopped
I don't
counting.
know.
32?
Shh, no, we're not that old.
10
She
years.
said, "No, we're not-
You've
we're
been in
not
business
that
with yourself for 10 years. That's
At least.
that's where
At
we gonna
least.
go.
But you know what I'm saying? So like even if you want to do something that you see every quote unquote everybody doing, like
Put your stank on it.
I mean
I've always said just
I
because
only buy
somebody
one
else
type
doing
of
it don't mean they
bread.
do it like you.
that's what I'm saying. Like, do you think restaurants consider, oh my gosh, there's other restaurants, so I shouldn't start my own restaurant? Motherfuckers eat 3 times a day.
You know how many
every day.
pizzerias are out there?
That's 21 meals.
That's a
I,
fact.
You see what I'm
I
saying?
always tell people, like, if
There's
you
a-
go down the bread aisle, there is 25 different brands of bread.
Did you see that the gourmet, the
And
black
it
guy who
depends on
got the
what
gourmet
grocery store
bread?
you go to.
There's a black.
It's one called Black Bread Company.
Yeah, that's
there's
what
a
I'm talking
black owned bread. They sell. I know they sell it in Chicago. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I
here.
seen. I
But
just
it's
seen the
still
post.
like the bread people ain't giving a fuck
They
how
don't
many
care.
other people making
Hostess
bread.
does not give a fuck that Wonder Bread is over here. Meanwhile, Pick and Save got their own brand of bread,
Right.
and they all
It
taste the
depends on,
same.
how I'm feeling. If I got food stamps or if I don't. Depends if I'm spending $1.98 or if I'm spending 84 cents.
Shit,
Look at
depends on
how
what's on
many.
sale.
Look at how many local T-shirt companies we have right now.
Guess what? I gotta wear a motherfucking t-shirt every day.
Right,
Or I
somebody-
gotta wear some clothes every day.
Somebody is going. That shirt still gonna get sold.
But we need variety.
And but that's what we saying. Don't let the fact that you seen somebody else who made a black as fuck T-shirt stop you from making your black as fuck T-shirt.
I definitely would say, like, I
I
regret
got some
going
heat
into
out there.
business with friends.
You regret going into business with friends?
Definitely.
Why?
Because I feel like the friendship, at one point, the friendship took a back seat
To the
to
business.
the business, and everybody's expectations was not the same.
Gotcha.
So if it's like, if I'm more focused on the business and y'all are not, it's kind of like, what the fuck? I feel it's always gonna be some type of disconnect.
I completely understand.
So
Like
don't
this
go into
nigga
business
right here.
with friends.
There's some businesses I will not go into business with Juan with.
As you should.
And it's not that I don't like my boy. I just know that because he doesn't care for it, he would not be there when I need him to.
See, I can do anything with Ziza because our friendship I know our friendship could sustain.
Right.
But some people is just kind of like, well, damn, maybe I really didn't like this motherfucker.
But
Like,
just because I don't care about something, I wouldn't fuck you over and let you hang.
No.
That's a difference.
No. I wouldn't expect you. It'll be just certain aspects of it. I wouldn't bring you in, but I know other things. Like if I'm starting apparel and I need to sit here and come up with ideas with shirts, some of your ideas might not match up the theme of this particular line. So I wouldn't come to you. But when I've gotten the idea, I'm ready to sell these shirts. I know you gonna make sure social media knows.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You gonna post about it. You
what if
gonna
his
act for this.
idea grabs the attention of somebody else?
Like, what do you mean?
So say you have an idea that is, okay, this is your vision, right?
Right.
All of your audience might not vibe with what you thinking, but you might want to throw one of his little ideas in there. His shit might take off.
And you know what? The thing about it is, I'm not against that. One,
That's not going into business with somebody though. Just because they give you ideas does not mean you are in business with them. If his name is not on the paperwork when it's filed, y'all not
Listen,
in business.
okay, let's
Unless both of us need to go in that motherfucking bank to sign some shit.
Period.
Niggas was like, Ziza, bring your ass back to Milwaukee so we can
it
have
wasn't
these
a love
papers.
club, Kiva. It was a church of love that he's trying
The
to start.
love club sound frisky as a
Oh
motherfucker.
God, that sounds like you go to houses and do things, private mansion parties.
Well, when I was down there in Atlanta, one of my friends that was in Atlanta, when I was asking her what she was up to,
She was at
she
the love-
literally
she was
was
at the love
telling me
club?
that she was at a private mansion party.
They do that a lot.
Just
They do
fucking
that.
with the
She's
mask on.
She's one of my. I
Swapping
love her.
keys.
No,
The key
they
swap
be
party?
having a lot of private parties.
They have a lot
now,
of
like,
private parties, so like
mean-
only certain people are invited, and what happens to happen happened.
All of them ain't like that.
Listen,
Some
don't be
people,
swapping them
It be
motherfucking keys
big
with my
ass
man.
mansions and people.
Nigga,
Then
give me
why
your
are
keys
you?
so you don't
Why
put the
are
bitches in
you
the back.
there? That's why you and your man wouldn't get invited.
You was at this opportunity?
No, what
Hell
she's
no.
saying is
Oh.
she wouldn't.
Give me your motherfucking keys,
She's
nigga.
not swapping.
Hell no, he do some shit.
That's
I
why you
ain't willing
can't
to
go.
share.
But no, let's back up a little bit. No, going back to that. His idea, the thing about it is let's take this podcast in. If you were to go look up Tone Deaf Radio, okay, you would see my name on almost everything.
Okay.
Okay. But that does not mean that one is not a part of the entity itself. I do a lot that the front facing people will see. But one is my idea man, my conversation. I run ideas through him.
He is a contributor.
He's a contributor.
Y'all are not in business.
He
together.
would be technically considered a silent partner.
He ain't silent. This motherfucker talk too much.
God damn. So, mind your fucking business.
Silence.
But the actual groundwork is done by me.
So this is your business. He's a contributor.
Right.
I'm the baby mama.
That's what Mimi
Them
says.
hoes ain't
That's
silent
what
either.
Mimi like to call me. I'm
Mimi
the baby-
calls him
I'm
the baby mama.
We definitely know they ain't silent.
That makes sense.
I ain't gonna run his pockets though. Be a decent baby.
But unapologetically, us is all me.
You're a co-parent.
See one of my logos?
He annoying.
That's it.
It's just the logo, bro.
I'm just asking. That's not final, is it?
See, this is why you're not a part of that.
You're right, because I would have said no to that one.
This is for me, though.
Okay. That's why I said
Let
I
me
hope
see it.
it's not final.
I only use silver. Got some vinyl I had on the table.
I like the unapologetically.
Yeah.
That's the part I like. It's the face. Fuck dog.
Why do you say fuck? No, you don't even know him.
I don't, but fuck him.
I haven't found the face that I want to use just yet.
Why I got we'll talk about this off air.
Is this the one because it look like Rudolph?
You
Can I
kind of
say
do look
another
like
thing
Rudy.
about
You should see the one I got with a headband. It look just like Rudolph.
I'm sleepy.
You
Can I say
sleeping?
another thing about business though?
Go right ahead.
There's
go for
a
it.
shit ton of resources out here that you should look up when going into business.
There's a ton of
Especially
them.
here in Milwaukee, you got the African American Chamber of Commerce, the Wisconsin Black Chamber of Commerce. You have WIBIC. You
Mhm.
have like the Urban League.
Listen,
Let's-
and
I mean, you have
networking
a-
is a motherfucker.
Let's back up a little bit and let's just start from the beginning. Do the research on whatever the hell you're trying to do, period. Because people would see that,
work.
like people would see, ooh, the Bucks was popping and all these people were selling shirts. Now I want to start selling shirts and don't have a lick of idea of where to start. They'll go on YouTube, look at a couple of videos and say, I can do this. Go buy them a
But
printer and a
Ruthia
cricket.
said something that was extremely important.
Yeah, and I was getting ready to go back to that.
Network.
Yes.
Because you can find a mentor in networking that will teach you exactly what you
Listen.
need to do.
P3 would not be where P3 is if it wasn't for the Jamilas and
I love them.
the
I
Patrices.
love
You know what I'm saying?
them.
Like our name has been mentioned in so many rooms just because we know them.
Oh,
And I don't even know how I know them. I just know them.
God.
But
Yeah.
it's the networking of the networking, and literally when I be like, oh, we still infants in this business, and people like, no, y'all full grown. We watching.
Yeah.
Like the networking.
I say the
is
same thing when it comes to TDR about y'all.
Extremely.
Like literally,
important.
whenever I talk TDR, y'all are some of the first names I bring up because
the
it's
fuck we
big.
better be.
Can you shut up and let me give you your flower right now?
GD's in the building.
Yo, you can't do that here. What's wrong with you and this nigga?
Why we can't do your vice lord?
Nah, I ain't nothing.
It's the Bucks antlers.
Who the fuck told y'all that shit?
The white people.
Yeah, the
She
white
told
people
me.
do it.
The white people.
white people
But
do
you
it.
know, I actually know G, so I can.
We will not be gangbanging here.
Anyway,
Blood.
I was saying Bucks and 6.
I mean, I grew up on
Right.
30th and Cherry, so the
right,
GDs is definitely
like
in the
the
building.
GDs have been in my dough at my
Right.
cribs for years,
I
bro.
grew up on Second
Oh,
and Chief, so it was like
You know, the fact that I'm on the south side is the first
shouldn't
time I'm
make
away
that
from them.
happen, you know.
You out there with the Spanish car?
I'm not even over there. I'm over there with the fucking trailer trash right now.
Your fault.
they
Nobody
let the
tell you
GDs
to
in
move
the
out to
dope.
Crackerville.
Nah, but getting back to giving y'all flowers, I tell everybody all the time, TDR wouldn't be where it was if it wasn't for P3. Because damn near every time y'all had a guest,
They started a podcast.
they started the podcast. And when they started the podcast, they brung somebody else. And that person brung somebody else. So we keep growing literally because we're a family in so many
Run
words.
me my motherfucking check. I'm just kidding.
See,
I'm just kidding.
y'all
No,
know.
she probably dead serious,
No,
bro.
no.
Now on God.
She,
No, no.
I definitely do at least want a bottle of wine.
I'll tell you off camera why, but I don't want to, ruin it for your other podcast. I don't want to, hurt your pockets.
I just want a bottle of honey golden peach Stella Rosa.
We got
Fam, I wish you would have said something because I got a whole bottle in my fridge that I don't even fucking drink. It's been cracked open one time and it's just been there.
It is the best taste
They done
ever.
let the GD.
And you know who put me onto that?
I'm-
Kiana put me onto that.
I don't know who Kiana is.
Talk is Cheap podcast.
I feel you. I'm a little bit too.
Yeah. So
But
she
I got
put me
some
on that.
recreational activities to do when I'm done here.
But I definitely want to give y'all flowers.
Thank
'cause
y'all.
We
the growth-
appreciate it. I like edible arrangements though.
edible.
Bro,
I like
Arrangement.
edibles.
Like this is like edible or edibles.
Edibles?
I met a guy this
Like
weekend
edible-
who
edible?
sold edibles. He had, I almost
Dog, that
Oh,
edible arrangement he had was
It was a
assortment.
flame. Somebody was like, "You want some flaming hots?" I was like, "Hell yeah!" He was like, "They was edibles." I'm like, "Hell no!"
That's why we have to ask. Like when
Pork
you say
rinds
edible
and
arrangement,
cookies.
I was
And-
listen. I want somebody
That's
to
the
feed
best
their
shit.
grandmama some edible pork rind.
they might be grandma's
Damn,
greatest
what was his
dad.
name? Y'all gotta find. I don't know.
Don't say his
Green.
name on here
Yeah.
because we already have.
He's like, "Shit, we here now."
We already plugged into an edible arranger.
Oh, okay.
And he's the
when I
only
said
person
I
we
like
promote.
edible arrangements, I was talking about like pineapples
edible arrangements.
and grapes.
That's why I
You know
asked,
what
do
I
you mean
realized is
edible or
delicious?
edible edibles?
What is it?
Bananas dipped in chocolate.
Are you just now on that way?
That's
No, I'm
because
not just
You like
now
your
on it.
bananas dipped in
Yeah.
chocolate?
Yo, you freaky ass. I thought we were talking about a banana. Pause.
you walked into that one, Juan.
I did.
She took
I
me
did.
there. I just. followed
She was
her
talking
on.
about the actual food, and this one is just
I'm
wild.
talking about literal.
Nah, I didn't like how you looked at her
I'm
when you
just
said
saying
it.
this babe. She brought
She
me
a
in, I
wild
went there
girl.
with her, you know.
You know, Ruthia, a wild girl. Anyway, why'd you start
Hey, that was the first time that was actually needed on the show.
on our show?
What were we talking about?
We were talking
Bananas
about.
dipped in chocolate, you fucking freaks.
We were talking
No,
about
we was talking
entrepreneur.
about the edible arrangements because he was giving me or
Giving us
our
flowers. Yes.
Right. But
I
get
would like a bouquet of sunflowers as well.
Where the
a
fuck do you find it?
bouquet of sun. Can
Yeah.
I just give you a bag?
A bag?
A
Some
bag of
sunflower
sunflowers.
seeds.
Right.
That's he get
You know, I got a bag in my car though, so I don't need any more.
You sure?
You show
I do
you
got
could
some-
never
I do
have
got some
I
in
enough.
my
like
work
the
drawer.
big ass bag.
You can never have enough sunflower
Yeah, you
seed.
can.
That's
Yeah, because then
No,
your
no, let
lips
me tell you
start
why.
getting
no. You don't have to eat them all, but you can just
I be
definitely have
having
them.
a headache. I eat way
But-
too many.
Let me go. Let's go back to the entrepreneur so we can go ahead and get out of here because I got one more question.
Okay.
You quit your job to start your business. Your job runs your life.
No, it does not.
You are at work more than anybody I know.
Because I need a check to pay for all the other things I need to do and want to do.
So technically, it runs your life.
No,
But getting back to my
at
point,
all.
getting back to my question, do you feel like having a 9 to 5 has stunt your possibility of growing as an entrepreneur?
absolutely not. I've only stunted my growth by telling myself that I'm not ready. If you want to grow as an entrepreneur, you're going to grow when it's time for you to sprout. You'll get uncomfortable at your job when it's time for you to be uncomfortable
Ooh,
at
yes,
your job.
Lord.
Don't get into entrepreneurship because somebody else is telling you to do the shit, or don't do something because man is telling you and it's not what you're supposed to be doing.
Yep.
When I get uncomfortable, trust and believe, I got some shit in the back that's going.
Listen, if you regularly say, I don't like people, entrepreneurship probably ain't for you unless you can sell a product or service where you actually do not have to deal with people.
Online services.
Small businesses
Mm-mm.
have shit customer service practices. Like I damn near want to start a business to teach small businesses customer service. You should not be cussing out your customers, regardless of what they're doing.
Because
you're
the
always gonna
customer
look wrong.
feels as if you're a small business, you should appreciate me more. When we should also be thinking of the fact that, well, this one person is probably human resources. They is the manager.
They the CEO,
they
CFO, they the
everything.
janitor. They the
and
garbage
the kids
man.
are probably helping, but we, so.
And that's why earlier, Juan, when you made the statement, and I said customers sometimes need to calm the hell down about how they treat businesses. That's part of the reason why. I wasn't attacking you. I'm just call back. Call back.
Some customers are assholes.
Right.
I mean, but
and you don't have to deal with those customers either. You don't like. Hi, I'm sorry. I get what you're saying. I just don't think that you are a good fit, or I don't think that my services or products are a good fit for.
See, and as much as we should say that, I think this is where small businesses sometimes hurt from doing that, because we have a day and age where people will immediately run to social media and will be quick to slander the business instead of just accepting the fact that maybe you were not a good customer.
Who cares?
That small businesses could be affected by it.
If you are
big businesses can be affected by it too.
I mean, if you don't feel like you in the wrong, and you know, I can't even say if you don't feel like you in the wrong. If you have set your standards and you abide by your standards and you make them very clear, can't nobody say shit to you. You do need to realize a few things. When you are a sole when you are a sole proprietor of a business, and that's whether your legal entity is a sole proprietorship or LLC. When you are the face of your business, you are the face of your business. Your voice is the voice of your business. So you decide what that brand looks like. If I present myself as professional and aloof and disconnected, then that's the brand of my business. Now people are
choose
only
your brand
buying,
ambassadors wisely.
People are only buying based on my products. But if I'm putting me out there and people like me, then people are buying my products and me, not literally me, obviously. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you determine the tone. Mm-hmm. So if you are known, like,
shut up.
If you let somebody take you out of your character and you snap out, now they have grounds. But if you stick to what if you stick to what your brand is and how you operate and your you know what I'm saying, your standards and things like that, can't nobody say shit. I'm literally saying to you that what you're asking for is not something that I can provide.
I went to school for brand advertising and campaign management. So choosing your brand ambassadors, or even how, like, you would never, like, everybody say stuff about like how certain commercials are displayed or how certain ads and billboards are displayed. It has to be that way because it has to be so cohesive and that means something. But I would always say, like, going back to what Tom was saying, I don't feel like having a 9-to-5 is going to stunt any entrepreneur, only because most people only work 8 hours a day. There are 24 hours in a day. If I can give this person 8 hours of my time, I can give myself 8 hours of my time as well. If I'm going to go to work for somebody else, I should still be able to go home and still be able to promote my business, make whatever I'm going to make, produce whatever I'm going to produce, make food for the kids, do whatever I need to do with my husband, and still put that same energy out there. I should never be giving anybody else's business more energy than I'm giving my own.
Okay. Jamila Riley chimed in and she said, teach people how to treat you. They will fall in line or they'll fall the fuck off. Everyone is not your customer, and that is okay.
It's okay. Just like
Shout out to Jamila.
I'm a Jamila.
like if
Riley
people
customer.
think your price is
I
too
am
high,
definitely
that
a
don't mean you
Jamila
lower
Riley
your
customer.
prices. That mean you tell them, hey boo, go
I'm a Mama Riley
find
customer
you
more than
somebody.
anything.
Find you
And it's
somebody who
okay
you
to
can
even
Her mother.
give that
I am at
advice.
P-shirts I always
Oh, well, you
wear.
can't
Okay.
afford mine.
You
Here
jump in
is
the-
somebody
come on.
else.
That's why I said what.
Come here on
If
Saturday.
you can't afford me, just say that. That's an insult
Like
to some
No.
people.
I don't care about that shit. Listen.
Oh, well, my prices
if my
are
prices
set.
are too high for you, that's understandable.
But here's
And
a
that's-
friend of mine who sells a similar product
Listen.
that's more.
And that is
in
another
range.
thing.
People,
I
it's been
recent-
people who have come to me who want waist beads, and when they find out that I moved to Georgia, they be like, "Damn, but I need them today." Okay, cool. Well, here's a list of people that you
Right.
can contact who are still in Milwaukee. Hit them up. They probably can get you right.
Right.
I'm
If in
only
the
allowing
future
Aziza to waste me.
Period. I'm just saying, because quality and
I like the way
standard
I
and
like the way she
uniqueness.
touched my waist when
I be
when she was.
touchy feely. I done touched so many women. Like it's ridiculous. I just be I don't even think about it no, but I just be rubbing all on them and shit, asking them about their titties and I don't ask like that. But like
That just got weird.
No, it didn't.
I'm just saying
if y'all trying to get wasted,
I kind of wanted her to keep going.
But I just made a post not too long ago that said, do not lower your standard to appeal to somebody who will pay full price for Percocets.
turn the mics off. We're done.
Get out.
I'm just saying.
Close your show.
Wait, what the fuck just happened? What'd you do?
Because that was a motherfucking word.
Right.
Like, just turn mics off.
Yeah. So basically what I'm saying is if people will go out here and pay full price for what they want,
Right.
then make them pay full price for what you're offering too.
Fact.
Don't change just because you want their money. Because if they gon' prime example one, you love your shoes.
Facts.
You love them to death.
I do.
You will pay what the cost for them shoes is if you want them shoes, right?
Sometimes I have to third party site and buy and pay over, but I
So
want
I'm
it.
not gonna try change my shirt from $25 to $15 just because I want you to buy the shirt to go with your shoes.
Nah, bro.
Can I add on to your
Everything is
Percocet?
full price.
Go ahead.
People suck dick for crack.
Yo,
Oh,
wait
my.
a minute.
I'm just saying. You gonna
Wait
do
a
what you
minute.
gotta do
Damn.
to get what you want.
Who is still sucking dick for crack?
He
Please.
said
Who's still
still.
smoking
Crack.
crack?
Right, I'm
Westy,
just-
that's another one
But
too.
That's
I'm
what I was
just
going
saying,
to
like,
first.
people
No way.
go-
He said still as if he used to.
Oh my.
He said who's still?
I
First
said,
of all,
who's
you know,
still?
But I'm just
By the
saying,
size
like,
of
people
one,
do
you know
what
he
they
does
want to
not do
do.
crack.
That's a fact.
People do what
I
they
was
have
worried
to do
about
to
the
get what
sucking
they
dick
want.
part.
Motherfuckers
He-
stand on the
Sexuality
corner
is
of
a
7th
spectrum.
and North
Fuck
all
you.
day long. Shit, I had thought about that for a little while. I was just gonna get a sign and be like, bitch, it's the pandemic. Give me $1.
I would, you know what? I would have watched you do it just to see how much people would give to you.
On the G Day to get you $1.
I just want,
They would have gave her
I
more than
wonder,
$1.
I wonder if I can.
I want to do that as an
Gather a
experiment
group
one
of
day.
thick-ass
Just stand in the
women
corner and
and
see
stand
how
on
much
the
money
corner.
people give.
I'm
me.
not standing on the corner with you because I see you looking at me.
I'm a great.
You don't even gotta stand on the corner. Just
I'm gonna go gather a group of thick ass when we gonna stand on the corner
and
with
see.
motherfucking stilettos and see how many dollars.
I'm not
we can
standing on
collect.
nobody's corner with no
Hey,
motherfucking
I'm a-
Firemen
stilettos.
do it with their boots.
They do stand there, and you know what? They do. If you think about it, firemen sit there and pedal with a boot and want people to
We
put
gonna
money
play
in it.
some-
And they get and have the audacity.
I'm a
to-
respectable household right now.
And after you donate, they
I like
got
what
the
you did there.
audacity to give you a fucking Tootsie Roll.
Because
Out
it's
of
not.
all the fucking candy in the world, you got a bitch. Fuck you.
Like
Brother
this
just
time?
gave it to you. The chocolate
the
one.
chocolate
The
one?
chocolate
This is
only.
the chocolate
the
Tootsie
thick,
Roll.
the thick ones.
Where the fuck
You know
they
the
get
chocolate ones be thick.
Bro, I do not like you. Okay, so you know.
We need a pause button here, fam.
They women.
I don't care. Some shit you just gotta pause.
They women.
I was talking about myself.
Right. They
personally.
women though.
I'm a chocolate thick one. So.
All right, you said you had another question.
No, that was y'all told me to cut my
'Cause
mics off.
y'all way past my
that was
bedtime.
only because of the Percocet.
I know.
Wait, you on Percocets?
No, it was a question.
Oh,
Bottom line, people pay for what they want. Is what basically Jay Riley said. Is what we said.
Yeah.
But we've come to the end of
Because
this
I ain't
particular.
never asked for how much a pair of waist beads was, just how much I owe, or how much a pair of J. Riley earrings was.
And you know what's
I
crazy?
want
I
them.
do the same.
I'm paying for it.
I do the same thing with Classic and at P-shirts. I literally walk in there, get the shirt, and pay for it, and I don't ask how much
I be
nothing costs.
walking in the parking lot like, damn, I really just spent. Oh well, I loved it.
And I do that too. I just
feel
go
like
in there and I buy
it's
it.
like paying tithes. You give it back
wow.
to the community.
Right.
I think, like I said before, I'm buying.
I got like 3 at P shirts I ain't wore yet.
Because I ain't gonna lie,
If
I ain't gonna lie.
If I
If
gotta
I'm going
ask,
to the regular store, I got a limit on what I'm paying for. But
Listen,
let it be somebody in this underground makers
Right.
market or something like that. Oh, this,
Let it be a black owned
shirt
business.
$35, cool.
listen.
Do
How
you
many
know how many-
times you done heard me say,
Oh, this
I'm not buying this.
$30, cool.
Do you
I'm
know how
not
many,
buying this because I need another P3 shirt.
do you know how many times I done pulled up to a vendor and I was like, because of what they got, I just bought it.
yes, I've seen you do that.
Yeah, you seen me do
I was
it.
like, you didn't ask not a single fucking question. You didn't inquire shit. You just like, how much? You're like, oh, okay, cool. I got it.
You're right. It's like you got size 3X. That's all I
I was
asked.
like,
At this
damn, bro,
point
you
in
didn't want no
time, it's more-
backstory.
You
I
paying
feel
for
like
my
at this point in
time.
Like,
it's
It
important
was
for
a
us to
dude
be-
selling
I
socks,
charge
bruh.
this much because
Socks.
it takes
What
me
kind of
fucking forever.
You know the blue and green ones I had with the tree on the side of it that said deeply rooted.
Yes.
Nigga was just here, just bought socks.
I would have bought those.
Because I seen the blue matched my shoes. I was like, ooh, this is gonna match my shoes. Boom. That's it. I didn't ask questions because I knew at the end of the day it
I
was going
saw
to another black
Tone
business.
Buy $12 lemonade. That shit blew my mind.
Hey fam, that lavender
It was
lemonade,
fire, though.
that shit was
It was
That's
fucking
standard.
fire.
If it's lavender lemonade, first of all,
She had a big jug one day.
Oh,
Like when
Lord.
she
I'm about to
first
say, if
started
it's
doing it,
lavender
she had the
lemonade.
regular size, but then she had the big size that you can get.
she had the plus size
I ain't
joints.
gonna
Yeah, this is when she first started. She
I
had
ain't
the
gonna
big
lie.
ones.
I paid $20 for the mason jar of lemonade, and I drink that shit before I get to the crib.
Man.
Damn, I just drunk $20.
Listen, off the record,
out later, and I still.
I done been
It'd
paid.
be okay
enough.
because I knew where it went.
Listen, Sister Girl Craft Camp.
I said off the record,
It was
nigga.
barter, nigga.
Dude said off the record. We was paid
I mean,
with lavender lemonade.
You,
I
you
love
spend
bartering.
your money on what you
Bartering,
want.
dude. Half
just
my
got
business is
what
ran
we
on
just
barter.
said.
that? Yeah, we were just
I
saying that.
got the shout out to our pod cousin, another pod family member, Trina Nicole. She just gave me one of her journals, and I gave her a bracelet or an anklet.
An anklet.
The new one.
Her new journal.
Mm-hmm. I got it.
I actually got to get her in here and
Hey,
record
can I
her
shout my
audiobook.
shit out though?
Fam, what do you? Why would you even have to ask that question?
Yeah,
Okay,
shout it
great.
out 'cause we finna
So,
Because we about to end it anyway.
I have been doing a pop-up tour for the lad, or I'm gonna be here till August 15th, so I'm doing different pop-ups. Tomorrow I need y'all to come out and kick it with me at Honeybee Sage Wellness and Apothecary at 9141 West Lisbon Avenue from 2 to 6 p.m. I'm gonna be having waist beads. I do make men's jewelry, y'all.
You didn't never tell us that.
I do. Nobody knows that. Everybody think I just make waist beads.
We did.
Niggas
Right,
will-
I just-
Like
Apparently
you don't
niggas
think
wear
we
waist
would have
beads.
bought one by now?
I'm so far. I make beaded jewelry
But,
and other handmade.
You know, I get a
jewelry.
lot of men asking for my bracelets though. I've sold way more male bracelets than
Just
I
Because
have.
we like that shit.
Right, like you just now.
I was just looking at your wrist, and I'm like, yeah, you should have on some bracelets from Jewelry.
Right.
My
Like,
sister
I-
boyfriend
I
definitely
made
bought
whole
$70
men's lines,
worth of.
I
and-
didn't know you
Did not
it.
know this.
I thought you. I swear to
Boy,
God.
God, I thought you
I
only
only
made
sold
waist
waist
beads.
Oh, okay.
And then the wrist ones for the
Nope.
women.
She makes everything.
I make everything.
You need to start putting
Earrings.
it.
She need to take the earrings out of her ear, but she make earrings because she didn't make those.
Who made those?
I got these from the Bronzeville Collective.
It still works.
My bracelets are from all
Everywhere.
over the place. I got some from Spoiled Rotten, Jewels of the
Gang,
Divine,
gang.
At Peace. I got some jewelry from Ship, who actually runs Control C.
Control. Shout out to
upstairs.
Control C. I got to get her our logo so we can get her to
Shit, I
make
got
our
some
backdrop.
fires and charms on my wrist. Yeah, I support Black.
You
business
are a walking
because-
billboard.
all the time, all the fucking time, because I believe in supporting Black business.
Yeah, because she know if
believe
I
in
walk
Black
up and she don't
economics.
got no sport right on her wrist, I'd be like,
Can we get some spoiled rotten up in
I
here?
definitely got to make some
Yeah,
more
she
shit.
gonna be having stuff on my table when
That's how I know you don't love us.
August. When am I vending? August 5th at Soul Unplugged from
Ooh.
6 to 9 p.m. She's gonna have stuff on my table.
That
by
sounds like a
then.
sexy
I'ma
ass
have some
location.
It is. It's at 502.
Wait, is that Sunday?
Garfield 502s? No. That's,
Oh, Garfield.
Thursday.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll definitely
502s.
be there.
I'm gonna have
vending.
some stuff
Um,
for Sunday.
Add me on social media, Aziza Courtney, and find out everything that I'm doing and share my shit and pull up on me.
Pull up on me.
Up on me.
Yeah, stay on TikTok.
Like I'm so sick of her.
Pull up on
You
me.
got-
I'm gonna have some shit for Sunday. I promise.
You got anything you want to plug, Ruthia, while we here?
Oh fuck, I'm gonna be at
Where you at this week? You said.
So I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you get to it.
What?
Again, tomorrow I'm at 9141 West Lisbon from 2 to 6. Sunday, I'm gonna be at the MCKL market day. So they got the kickball games and shit, and they're gonna be having vendors out there
Okay, that's what's up.
at the park on 9th and Brown. And that's from 12 to 5. So
Definitely
y'all
gonna be
come
some
see me
GDs there.
outside, watch the kickball game. I don't know what else they're gonna do, but I think the kickball games be cracking, don't they?
That's what I heard.
And then just like I said, just add me because I literally, when I say I set up a tour,
She's on the world tour with the mic
your
in the
girl
hand.
is out here. I'm taking custom orders. Again, I make men's jewelry. The women been buying up the men's jewelry though.
Facts.
They always buying our shit. They
I'm
take
just
our
saying.
hoodies. They steal our silkies.
I
Yeah, I
like
gotta
the
go.
baseball caps.
They take our caps.
Definitely got a couple of those in my repertoire.
So if you went to go spend a night by a young lady house and she brought you a pair of gym shorts to sleep in, would you question whose shorts?
I
those were
most
first?
definitely would ask, how do you have my size?
Excuse me, man. Whose shorts were
If you
these
if you can't show me,
before I started dealing with you?
if
Like,
you do not have a receipt proving you just went to Walmart for me,
stop.
I'm questioning.
Just
Ruthia, the timeline is asking, what is you slanging with spoiled rotten?
that ass, but
Shut your ass up.
slinging that ass, slinging it.
I do custom tutus and hair ties for little girls.
That's
I
what's
also have
I got two little
beaded
girls.
jewelry. But I'm finna expand my brand to clothes and lashes.
Clothes and lashes.
Because why? Tell them what spoiled rotten is. Let them know.
Let them know what spoiled rotten is.
It's when bitches be spoiled and we get what the fuck we want. So we like our daughters to be fly. We like to have what we want when we want it.
In the words of Ruthia, period.
But I do got some shoots and stuff coming up. I got a calendar coming out soon, as well as I'm gonna be in a modeling competition August 29th. If y'all want to sponsor me, because it is an entry fee, hit my Cash App.
What's that? How much is that sponsor fee?
Whatever y'all want to sponsor me, because it's a $200 entry fee, but the winner takes pretty much all. So it's a dope ass
So
modeling
you can drop
competition.
200 and walk out with $2,000 minimum.
So yeah,
bands and make
I'm
them dance.
definitely finna be
you go-
stomping the yard.
Bucks and six.
I see what I got for you, fam.
Definitely finna stomp the yard.
Holla at me on
Head.
the 15. Real
Killer
talk.
curves on the runway.
You feel me?
Holla at me on the
Because
15.
it ain't too many other
Got you.
curves on that runway.
Now, that's what I heard. I heard you be wrecking the runway, fam.
I do what I can. I try to, leave it in smokes, but not,
Hey,
to work
so,
anybody else for.
so as I start to grow my unapologetically us brand, can y'all be my models?
We'll talk.
Right.
I feel like y'all finna slide. Y'all finna come with y'all lawyers and contract.
Anytime a motherfucker say
We'll
we'll talk,
talk.
you're not talking to them. You finna talk to their
So,
representation.
talk to David
No,
Gruber and
no.
his people.
Low key, we ain't paying nobody shit that we can do for ourselves. We keeping the money in the house.
All right, so hold on, because
Y'all
we a family here. So before we get out of here, Queen Kiva.
I said what Kiva got.
Kiva says, since we doing free promotion, she is selling lunches and dinners tomorrow after 12 p.m. until supplies last. 2-piece catfish, 5-piece fried salmon, strips for $12.
Son allergic.
Fried salmon, salads for $10. Sides and fries. Sides are fries and spaghetti. You get a Pepsi, a Sprite, a lemonade, and water. Pickup delivery for $3.
Tell
Get
her
her
to
chirp-
post that on Facebook.
I'm
And
about to.
tag so we can share that.
Can I pin this? Go ahead and pin that.
I ain't on Facebook, but I don't plan on cooking
Pull
for
up
son.
on me.
I
Damn,
pinned
but
it.
he allergic to fish.
I am.
I'm a vegetarian, so. But I can definitely share
Listen,
her shit.
cause
Right. And that's, you know what? That's probably
and when you share it, screenshot it so I can share it on my IG because
Yeah.
motherfuckers be watching my shit.
I'm
Like,
saying, folks, people, all you gotta do sometimes is just fucking share it. It's not that hard.
supporting a friend is free.
Do you know that if you take all the friends on your page and if they just share your video one time, your video has been shared a minimum of at least 3,000 times.
Bro, if 10,
And I fucks with Kiva, so I'm definitely sharing.
if 10% of the people that you have on your timeline shared your shit, you damn near could have anywhere from 10
Everybody
to
could go viral.
50
Kiva said
sales
she
of it.
posted it on her page.
Okay.
Oh, she also said that you need a lawyer. She do that too. I wouldn't
Motherfucking
trust.
kid.
I don't trust Kiva.
Yeah, she about as crooked as they fucking
Kiva
come.
might
gonna
be the
be out
giveaway
here.
driver, but
Yeah,
Not
I
a
don't know
lawyer.
the lawyer.
We gonna be out here like that dude who thought he was gonna represent himself and got 3 life terms.
They probably already made up their mind on dog.
Soon as he was like, I'm representing myself, judge was like, all right, we're gonna let him do this, but we banking this dumbass.
Like they
He
already,
got the fucking go. He can't be on the street.
but low key, we ain't gonna talk about Kiva because that's my friend.
that's everybody's friend.
Cause she remind me of me.
She really do remind me of you.
That was not a good
I got a
thing.
pimple growing on my chin.
We all do. Well, with that being said, we have come to the end of this episode. I'd like to thank P3 for being in the building.
Gang this bitch.
Y'all definitely belt your boys out this evening.
Peace out.
Make sure you check them out on all streaming platforms. That's Spreaker, Spotify,
nigga-
iHeartRadio. They are on Pandora as well.
Oh, that
What? Why? Why are you? Why?
I just feel like
She,
Kick.
because that's the Zebo with her.
Just explain.
Make sure you check out the Death Rush Show
On
Every-
all streaming platforms.
and check us out on YouTube.
Every fucking Wednesday.
We gonna post more stuff on there. We actually gonna get to the serious grind with the DFS. Be on the lookout for the Unapologetically Us apparel, because that's just what I do. I'm unapologetically me. With that being said, Juan, take us out of here.
You sleepy.
Fuck out of here, blood.
Oh, you blood? That's why I ain't banging. I mean, that's why y'all don't want me banging.